Should Boeing rename the 737 MAX? The Boeing 737 MAX series of aircraft once used to be the American aircraft manufacturer's flagship product, proving popular with numerous airlines around the world. The 737 MAX was perhaps most famed for its great fuel efficiency and for its use of cutting-edge technology both in the cabin and in the cockpit. However, things started going downhill for the aircraft after a model crashed in Indonesia last year in October, killing all on board. Following this fatal accident, another Boeing 737 MAX aircraft went down in March of this year in service for Ethiopian Airlines. Since then, the Federal Aviation Administration, or the FAA, has banned the commercial operation of the type, and as a consequence, to this day, there hasn't been a single revenue flight operated on a 737 MAX aircraft. It has now been around 4 long months since airlines could fly the type with paying passengers. This, understandably, has caused huge losses for airlines, capacity gaps in vital markets, and frustrations across the entire industry, with pressure continually rising for Boeing to resume 737 MAX operations. Just what might the future hold for the MAX series? Many have explored the idea of potentially renaming the entire aircraft type, the focus of today's video. Rebranding an entire aircraft type is not common, but has been done in the past before. When Airbus acquired Bombardier's C-series of aircraft, namely the CS-100 and the CS-300, they opted to rename the types to the A220. This name is similar to other aircraft types that Airbus produces, and renaming the type enabled the Bombardier-produced plane to better fit into Airbus's portfolio of aircraft. This move ended up benefiting the model as the association of the Airbus brand with the plane boosted sales and consumer confidence. It was a great success for both the aircraft type and the aircraft manufacturer, in essence created for marketing purposes. On the contrary to this, Boeing's situation is quite different. The reputation of the MAX airplane has been associated with its name. This re-engined aircraft model has always been known as the MAX, a name given to it from birth. However, some are considering renaming the type to other alternatives, hoping to give the aircraft a second chance under a new and innocent name. Some speculated that earlier this week, Ryanair had dropped the MAX name from their aircrafts being produced in Seattle. Pictures emerged showing a comparison between the 737 MAX name and the 737-8200 name being painted near the cockpit of the aircraft. However, it is worth noting that Ryanair intends on operating the 737 MAX aircraft in a higher density configuration than typical of the type. The plane would have space for close to 200 passengers in a rearranged cabin layout, this previously being called the 737 MAX 8200. So, in actual fact, this may not be as significant as others may think. But this still leaves us with the question, is a rebrand a viable option? And is it a move that would benefit Boeing and the future of their 737 MAX plane? Well, I guess only time will tell. Thank you very much for watching this video. Check out some of the other videos around the screen. Also, please consider subscribing, it would help me out a great deal.